So I had a request recently to do some more of these videos, so I'm going to shop my stash for March and dig around a little bit in my makeup collection and pick up some bits and pieces to put in my makeup bag for the next month. So as always, I did zero prep for this video, and at the end of it, when I've come to edit it, I feel like I didn't really give a lot of information about the product. So for those ones that maybe you were waiting for a mini review or first impressions, or the ones that were really disappointing and I'm probably never going to mention again, I've added some audio annotations as we go through, which hopefully will fill in those gaps for you. Now, foundation-wise, I have to stick with the Revlon Colorstay. It's still a relatively recent addition for me, this newer version. It is just amazing. I have not stopped using it since I made that video, and I just love it. The shade I've got is slightly too dark. It's sand beige, but hey, I'm working with it. And I've been really enjoying this, which is kind of an under-eye brightener. I'm really tempted to try some different versions of this now, because I haven't been using any other concealer, because the Colorstay is so good for coverage. But this is a really, really nice brightener for under the eyes, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm not sure whether or not you can actually get this particular colour in the UK, so if you've got any other particular brands or versions of this that you'd like me to give a go, let me know, because I think I'm going to try some different ones. MAC Radiant Rose is kind of what I'm thinking about here. It's top of my list right now, because a couple of my favourite YouTubers mention this on the regular, and I really want to give it a go. I was going to say I'm going to give another pressed powder a whirl, but I actually can't see any in here apart from this. So the H&M Pressed Powder it is. Blush-wise, a little bit trickier. I think I'm going to try this Clinique one again. I seem to remember kind of half liking this last year, and it feels quite spring appropriate. I'm not going to be able to open this with one hand, am I? Oh, there we go. Spring appropriate with the flower, and this colour is Peach Pop. I should really use this more often because it is the perfect little wash of colour and a little bit of a hint of a sheen. It is ideal for this time of year. A quick peek in my eyeshadows, and I've actually decided to do a little MAC palette. I'll show you that in a second when I've put together what I want. In fact, I may do a video dedicated to my MAC shadows, just swatch everything for you. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Let's see, mascara wise. Hardly used this. This is the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. I didn't think it did all that much when I did, but I want to give it a proper go, so I'm going to try and use this for the month. I don't know if this is one of those products that needs to dry out, but revisiting this, I actually really, really liked it, and I definitely saw a difference between using it and not underneath my mascara. And I have been using the 1 second, the original volume 1 second from Bourjois this month, but I found that it really transfers under my eyes, and that's something that I don't really struggle with normal mascaras. It's not something that I get on a regular basis. So I'm going to try this one out. I know I've had it before, and just see whether or not it's something that I struggle with, because I don't even wear mascara on my lower lashes, which is what was so strange. Can't tell you for sure yet, but so far so good. This is definitely less transfer than the original version. And perhaps with and without the primer to see if that makes a difference. Brow-wise, I'm going to pull out the Highbrow from Benefit because I never use this. Turns out there's a reason I never use this. It actually doesn't work very well with a really casual look. It has to be a pretty fancy eye look that I'm going for to use any kind of highbrow, I think. And the Precisely My Brow pencil, I think that's in shade 2, but oh, there it is, shade 2. I really like the formulation of this product, but I really, really need it in a much darker shade for it to give much definition for my brows. I'm going to use, let's see which. I'm going to use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara on top of those. Again, far too light for my brows, and I ended up using the one from Georgia Asda, which was great. And this Mina eyeliner. I don't think I'm ever going to learn how to use a pencil eyeliner. It's liquid all the way for me because this was really difficult to use. My lip drawer is a complete mess right now. Right, okay, I was really into that NARS Natalie lip colour last month, and I want to see what else I've got that's like it. That kind of muted corally colour. I actually don't know whether or not, I feel like that's a really unique shade to my collection. I have two from the NARS Audacious collection that I really, really like, but I wanted to try something different. What I might do is try and use this one again, which I was really into. Smashbox Petal Pink. Might be a bit bright. I want to go for kind of more of a peachy, warm, corally kind of colour. I'm actually going to pick out this, which is, it's got very, very little colour to it at all. It's the Lip Saviour Balm in Sepia Tint from H&M. I really, really liked this. I am without a lip balm to use on the regular at the moment, and I'm going to go for quite a really warm I think that I'm going to show you, you'll understand what I'm talking about, and I don't necessarily want to go for a really bold lip colour, so I'm going to stick with this, and then I can always wear a lip liner underneath. In fact, have we got a lip liner? I'm going to wear, I want something more neutral than that, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I have searched for a dupe for this, and unfortunately, although it's expensive, it is really, really nice. The colour, the texture, everything about it makes it the perfect nude lip liner. Just for a little bit of definition. I have gone for really, really bright eyes, which is not something I normally do, but when I go through my collection of eyeshadows, it's always the stuff that I gravitate towards are the kind of corals and the oranges and the warm colours, and I love it, but I never know what to wear it with, like lip-wise. And I even think that this is kind of almost too much. I don't know if it's pulling that way on camera, but in real life it's kind of got an almost mauvey look to it, which is cooler and doesn't quite work with the warm eyes. I don't know, but I really like it. So I'm gonna just blast my hair with a new dry shampoo that I got. It's this Batiste Invisible Dry Shampoo and Conditioner. I'll just give you a little first impressions of that at the same time. That smells absolutely amazing, but I don't think I would use that as dry shampoo. I'd probably use that on clean hair to give it a little bit of shine and something, because I don't think that it's really done much for my roots. Bearing in mind my hair is day old clean, so it's not even super oily yet, but I don't think that did much. So if you have got particularly dry hair, that might work really well, or just as a dry conditioner alongside your dry shampoo. So let's get into the MAC shadows that I picked. Since I don't use my MAC shadows all that often, I thought I might try and make a monthly MAC palette with this new 6. I love this 6. 4 was not quite enough. I always thought with the 4, I felt like I just wanted a couple more, and this is perfect. So the little 6-pan palette is ideal in my opinion. And from memory, let's hope I get this right. This is Naked Lunch, Paradisco, Coral, which is what I've got on. I've got a mix of Coral and Wedge on today. Woodwinked and Satin Taupe. And that is going to be my kind of at least March, but let's say spring selection of colours. And I will be swatching those for my blog very, very soon. So look out for that. And if, as I mentioned earlier, if you'd like to see a MAC shadow collection, then I will do that for you as well and swatch everything, because I don't think I've ever done that one before. So that's going to be it for this quick video. I hope that that kind of was kind of more what you were looking for. I was trying to find somewhere between shop my stash and get ready with me. I didn't really want to film myself getting ready for the 1000th time. I feel like there's only so many times that you can actually see me put on my makeup. Plus I'm much quicker when I don't film myself, and I am really to the wire today with having to get out of the house. So yeah, hence the quicker video, but hopefully you enjoyed a little rummage around my makeup collection, and if you do like this style of video or just have some kind of comments on how you would like me to do it next time, then please let me know and leave me a comment below. But yeah, hopefully you will see lots of this stuff on my face for the next month, and some of it in my favourites. Fingers crossed I fall in love with some of it. I really, really love the coral eyes. I know it's a bit out there for me, but I really, really love it. It's just kind of learning the balance and how it can work for me. And hopefully I'll be back with tons more videos in March. I'm feeling much more enthusiastic about the whole thing. And thank you so much for those of you that left me really, really nice comments on my previous videos where I've talked about being a little bit low. I'm feeling much, much better now. Not 100%, but definitely, I feel like it's the warmer weather. It's definitely got something to do with it, hasn't it? I can definitely get a little bit of seasonal blah. But the warmer weather is definitely making me feel a little bit better as well. So yay! And I will see you guys in my next one.